The hurricane season peaks in September, and we're only up to number 4 in terms of the number of named systems. And we pick up Debbie, which is still out there in the Atlantic. It's posing no threat to land. It's moving over some cooler waters, so it will likely steadily weaken again as we go through the next few days. So again, Bermuda has nothing to fear from Debbie, and for us here in Trinidad and Tobago, we have no tropical systems expected over the next few days. But we have been seeing some Saharan dust, but you could be seeing some relief from that. We have a tropical wave set to come through the island chain, so we could be seeing a lot more moisture beginning to build across Trinidad and Tobago as well as the Eastern Caribbean as we go towards Thursday. So you notice a lot of the green colors there popping up, coming up towards the Windward Islands, and eventually quite a bit of that moisture as well pushing towards the north, possibly by late on Thursday and going into Friday towards the Leeward Islands. So for Tobago, you'll notice a lot more cloudiness gathering overnight, especially around midnight into the early hours. A scattering of showers expected as you wake up, and there's the low chance of a thunder shower as well as you go through the day. So don't be surprised if you do hear a rumble or two. Now for Trinidad, also a few clouds pushing from Guaraguari, Muruga up the east coastline and then into northern Trinidad. So we'll likely see some damp spots if you're around Valencia, up towards Piarco, through Beach and Chaguanas as well. There's a low chance of a thunder shower erupting as you go through your day, and out towards Diego Martin, you may see that late afternoon rumble, especially towards 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Now for those of you in the southern Trinidad, we're talking about a lot of the moisture building through Muruga into Guaraguari and Pinal. Showers continuing into San Fernando for the most part as you go through your day. So the umbrella will get some use from time to time. Temperature-wise, tonight, looking for a mild night, 24 degrees Celsius in Arima, 25 degrees Celsius in Cane and Tobago, and no higher than 32 through tomorrow. And there'll be a lot more moisture around, so it could feel quite steamy at times. There's not much of a breeze set to cool you down as you go through your Thursday. So on a Friday, we'll continue to see a few showers from time to time, but it will be less humid, particularly out towards Trinidad. Most of that activity will be north of the islands. So on the Saturday, just occasional clouds and some passing showers, and then on Sunday, more hot sunshine and just that brief shower or two. For those heading offshore, the one thing you will notice is the smaller waves, especially in the Gulf of Paria and out towards the Caribbean, possibly no higher than 1 meter offshore in the Caribbean, and you'll notice some short easterly swells of 7 seconds and that moderate easterly breeze of 15 knots. So only a few whitecaps may be likely out in the Atlantic. Now for the Caribbean, we have been seeing all of those tropical waves are coming by, but they've had a hard time because of the Saharan dust. And now that some of that Saharan dust is actually now into Central America, so there will be some respite from that dust, especially for Jamaica as well as for the Dominican Republic and Haiti. We'll likely see maybe just a few brief showers coming through all the while. Now for Kingston, a bit of breeze conditions expected, 33 degrees Celsius, maybe the brief shower as well for Santo Domingo and down towards Havana. Now for the Eastern Caribbean, we're talking about a lot more moisture beginning to build across the Windward Islands. So if you get further north up than St. Lucia, you encounter a lot more sunshine towards the south into Barbados as well as into St. George's, Grenada, damp and cloudy at times with a few light showers for Georgetown to start their day, and then they get a bit more sunshine. Now if you're looking to travel out towards Hawaii, obviously we have the system here, Hector, which is a category 3 hurricane. It's a major hurricane, but it's posing no threat to Hawaii. In fact, it will pass well south of the island chain and will continue as it gets towards the west, getting down to category 3 and maybe category 2 as it gets towards Saturday. So all the while, for those of you looking with the holiday plans that far afield, conditions should be okay for you in Hawaii. But for us, mostly cloudy, a few showery spells expected, and all the while feeling quite humid. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.